Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to do this video because first of all, I have been loving recreating Pinterest outfits. I think it's been so fun. And I think also having this little challenge has sparked my love for my stuff. If you guys have been watching the channel, you'll see that I've done a closet declutter in my closet while also doing my husband's. I also on the docket have a jean declutter coming up very soon because this is very overwhelming. And I'm not going to get into that with this video, but I think this Pinterest challenge has reignited my love and interest in the pieces that I already own. And it's making me reimagine my clothing, reimagine my outfits, reimagine styling with the things that are already living inside of my closet. And the reason why I feel like that is 100% true is because I was just in London, and if you guys haven't watched the London vlog, please do. I'll link it somewhere on this video. But while I was in London, I didn't buy myself a singular item of clothing, shoes, accessories, handbags, nothing. And when I tell you that has not happened ever, I travel a lot, and I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive. I said this in a TikTok video. I think growing up poor, I had this vision in my mind of like stuff would make me feel successful or make me feel rich or make me feel good about myself. And now that I've hit the level of success that I feel comfortable at, like I am so like beyond grateful for everything I have. If I stayed at this moment forever, like that is success to me. Like I feel like I've made it. At least like 13-year-old Kelsey would not believe like where I am today. But because of that, I accumulated a lot of stuff because I was like, oh, that's how people will know that I've made it. And it was just like this outward projection. And not to say like I won't ever buy things again. Like I just bought 2 things online. Like, please, I'm not like this like holier than thou, don't shop, whatever. But this experiment with the Pinterest, and I'm tying it all back together, I'm trying not to go on a tangent, is that I am reimagining the pieces that I already have, and it's making me feel excited about the things that I already have. And I no longer feel, at least in this moment, I don't feel like I have to outsource or go shop in order to find cute things to wear and cute things to turn into an outfit. Does that make sense? I don't know if it does or not, but if you resonate with that, great. Long story short, TLDR, we are doing a Pinterest recreation featuring winter whites. And I am so excited because I feel like there's this old wives' tale about you can't wear white after Labor Day. And I don't know where that comes from, so I'm going to look it up right now. So Google says, the rule against wearing white after Labor Day is an outdated social custom. Agreed.
That originated in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, where white clothing symbolized summer and the wealthy class's leisure time. As the summer season ended, people returned to the city, they would switch to darker, more practical colors, creating a social marker that eventually became an unspoken fashion rule.
Well, today we're breaking it because winter whites are some of my favorite outfits I've ever put together, and I'm very excited about it. In my Pinterest scrolling, I have collected 5 different images that we are going to try and recreate using the stuff that is already living inside of this room. Let's begin. Okay, this first image is so cute and it's right up my alley, and I already know which pieces I'm going to pull from my closet. She has this long fur jacket. I'm going to assume out of good faith that this is a faux fur jacket. I don't know who is buying real fur these days. Let's just not. So assuming that this is faux fur, she's got a gorgeous, like, looks like a yellowy kind of cream fur jacket. Then she's just got a white tee, white jeans, brown belt, brown loafers. And what do you know? I own almost everything in this photo. Starting with the main character of the outfit, I have this Paris. I don't know if that's how you say it. A Paris, a Paris. I'm not sure. This jacket is pretty spot on to what she has going on. It's a little bit longer. It doesn't quite hit my calf, but this will do. It looks like she has a pretty low-waisted pair of jeans on, and I have this pair from a Goldie. They are one of my favorites. I believe they're called the Lex jean in the shade Milkshake. I wore these so much this spring and summer. Actually, fun fact, one time I was running to an event very late and I was wearing these, and as soon as I stepped onto the subway platform, I got my period midday, which never happens. So shout out to Clorox for getting the period stains out of this. LOL. I'm going into my t-shirt drawer. I'm literally just going to pick the first white tee I see because it really doesn't matter. And then she has a brown belt and brown loafers. I don't own like a super dark brown belt, but I do have this one, which you've seen from Anthropology with the silver studs all over it. Going to grab my loafers. And I have these brown loafers, which you've also seen from Zara. I just have to say quickly, I wore these while I was in London almost every single day, walking like 20,000 steps a day. No blisters, so comfortable. Like, I think I'm gonna buy every color they have. That's sort of the vibe I have going on with these because they are that good. Okay, now that we have every single piece ready to go, I'm gonna try everything on and then we can discuss the outfit. Okay, we are back and I really love this outfit. First of all, this couldn't be easier. It's just white jeans, white tee, loafers, and a jacket. And I think the jacket really makes it because it really just like gives a little bit more interest to an otherwise very plain and basic outfit. Looking closer, she looks like she's wearing gold earrings. So I put on a pair from Heaven Mayhem. These are like the gold classic pair that everyone has. Although I do wish I had a plain brown black belt because the silver and the gold here, it's kind of not vibing with me. But for the time being, I think it's fine. This is like a really cute outfit and I feel like we nailed this because I had the jacket. Like every other piece sort of feels like somewhat the same, but the jacket really makes the outfit. What do we think? Did I nail it? Or did I nail it? I also think if I were going to make this my own, I would add my Celine little teen, I think it's called the Nino bag. I think this matches perfectly. And this is like seriously such a vibe. I am making a mental note to wear this as soon as it gets like really, really cold because as of today, it's only 60 degrees. So one day I will be wearing this very soon. Okay, so normally I would change back into my comfy outfit so that you could see the whole thing come together. But for this next image of Gigi Hadid, I feel like these pants are really gonna be the same vibe as the previous outfit. So I'm gonna leave the base on, if that's okay with you. She has what looks like white trousers. I don't own white trousers. These are really the closest that comes to a trouser because they're low-waisted and wide-legged. She looks as though she's wearing a sweater vest, a plaid shirt, a brown leather jacket, and a green sweater over her shoulders. And I think those might be Adidas sneakers. Fabulous. The first thing I'm going to say is I do not own a sweater vest in any sort of capacity. So I'm going to opt to put on like a neutral colored sweater. And I just got this one from Quince. I think it's really cute and very, very neutral. It's sort of like a soft sand taupe. Okay, I feel like this does the job perfectly because it's the same color as her sweater vest. And you can't really see that detail anyway unless you're like zooming in as much as I am. Here with me, I have two options for a brown leather jacket. I have this one from eBay. I believe it's a Wilson's leather jacket. It weighs about 15 pounds, honestly. It's so heavy. And then I have this little cropped guy from Sandro. We'll figure it out. We'll try on both and see which one works the best. She has a green sweater that she has draped over her shoulders. Luckily for me, I just got this green sweater from Aerie, and I think this will work perfectly. It's a little bit more of a true Kelly green. Hers looks more of like a teal blue green, but this works fine. And because we're feeling funky today on the channel, I'm going to wear these green Sambas that I haven't put on my feet in quite some time and give them some love. Now that I have all the pieces, I'm going to try everything on and then we can come back and discuss this look. Okay, so here is the look. I opted for the cropped Sandro jacket. It just feels a little bit more streamlined. And honestly, that other jacket is so heavy that I was feeling a little overstimulated while I had it on, even though it looks a little bit closer to what she's wearing. I just needed to choose my piece over using an item that looks a little bit more similar. So the Sandro jacket it is. I think this outfit is super cute. I would probably wear this like on a night out with my girlfriends or going grocery shopping or going out to eat or something like that. I think it's really fun and super cute. I love the green and brown together. I think that's really cute. And I also love this like pop of neutrality that breaks up the winter white in the jeans. Also something crazy that the kids are doing these days is taking a sweater or a plaid shirt or something and tying it around the waist. This is so 90s, early 2000s, and yes, everything comes back. So this is another way that you could style an outfit like this, and this is making me fall in love again with my green Sambas. I think I have to like pull these out so I see them a little bit more often because I am like an out of sight, out of mind girl. If I don't have them front and center, I'm never wearing them. Okay, so what do we think about this outfit? I think we killed it. Okay, next in the lineup, we are gonna get comfy and cozy with Queen Kelly Rutherford. And I have to make a confession. I know she's from Gossip Girl. I have never seen Gossip Girl. I think it just like kind of missed me. I don't know what happened. It was like between high school and college that it came out. And I tried watching it in college and I was just like, it just didn't like hit me the way that Sex and the City did. I was watching Sex and the City on E a lot. And so I just like never dived into the realm of Gossip Girl. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. But I do really respect the queen that is Kelly Rutherford because I follow her on Instagram. Her style is impeccable and I can see why everyone loves her so much. Okay, so she's getting comfy and cozy. She has this gorgeous oversized cable knit sweater with these massive sleeves. And then I can't really tell if she's wearing a pair of jeans or a pair of like lounge pants. And she's got some Uggs on. Fabulous queen. She's taking her iconic elevator photos. I am going to lean more into the cozy route and not put a pair of jeans back on. I have the perfect pair, actually. I have this pair of lounge pants from American Vintage. I got these when I was in Barcelona and they're just like one of my favorites. So comfy. And looking at my sweaters, I don't have anything that's white or cream that is that oversized, but what I do have is this gorgeous fringe cardigan from Aerie that I just got, and I think that's going to be perfect. It's a little cream, kind of like hers. It's giving the white, off-white vibe, and let me go see where my Uggs are. I don't know when the last time I saw them was, and I have a feeling they're under my bed. So one moment, please. I can't find my Uggs. They might be like deep underneath the bed and I just can't reach all the way without Jared. So I found these. These are also from Aerie. They're just like very cozy, comfy slippers that I have in my living room at all times because my feet get very cold. And this might be one of the more simple outfits you'll see on the channel, but I'm very excited about it. Let's put it on and discuss. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I feel like this is pretty perfect. I mean, it gives the slouchy, very like casual, effortless vibe that she's giving. And this is like actually, I'm not joking you, probably going heavily into my rotation because sometimes when I'm home and I put on sweatpants and I put on like a matching hoodie, I just feel so like bleh about myself because I'm not dressed up and I'm definitely not wearing jeans around the house. And this gives the vibe of like elevated, cozy, casual loungewear, and I'm like so thrilled about it because as soon as I turn this video off, I am going to put this outfit on and lounge for the rest of the day in my living room in this exact outfit. I mean, look how cool this sweater is. And I don't want to like make it seem like this is an Aerie ad. It's absolutely not. I just got a bunch of pieces in from them because I am working with them on a separate bit of content for Instagram and TikTok, not just yet on YouTube. Maybe one day. But I really love this cardigan. I love my slouchy pants. And of course, like I wear these all the time. So I know that I love them. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled with this outfit. I am like daydreaming about taking my contacts out, putting my glasses on, and just sitting underneath my warm, heated blanket in this. Okay, for this outfit, we're going to have to make some severe changes because I don't own a black hoodie and I don't have a black sweater on me right now because I wore it in London and it's still at the dry cleaners because I got some noodles on it and I needed to get it dry cleaned. So first things first, I see black pointed leather boots that I know I have. But where they are, I have no idea. Why does everything keep going missing in this house? Un momento, please. Oh my God, chat. They were right in front of my face and I walked right by them 3 times. Okay, I have a pair of black pointed boots. These are from Vince Camuto. They are one of my favorites. They're just like a little easy kitten heel. She has ripped jeans and I have one pair of ripped jeans that I think is gonna work because hers look a little slouchy and these are a bit slouchy on me. They are from the brand Sir Oya. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but this is the brand. Okay, and here's where we're gonna like do some movie magic. I think what I'm gonna do is I have this hood from White & Warren that I think I'm gonna pull out because I don't have a hoodie. And then in terms of wearing a black piece of clothing underneath, I think I'm just gonna wear a black turtleneck t-shirt underneath because I don't have the sweater, as I said. For the jacket, I think I'm going to wear this one from eBay. This is the brand Jordache. It was $50 on eBay and one of my favorite jackets. I got it dry cleaned and it was like literally brand new again. And I just love the pattern. I know that hers is a solid white, but just for this experiment, I don't want to wear the same à Paris jacket as the first outfit. And now that we have all of the pieces, I'm going to put on everything and we can discuss this look. I'm halfway through changing and I realized that I have this pair of jeans from Mother Denim that I think fits the outfit a little bit better because they're light wash and a little bit long on me. So hopefully they'll like get baggier at the bottom. So I'm going to change into these. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we did it again. I think we did it again. I think I look so cool. This is like something I probably would have never put together, like ripped jeans, a fur jacket, and like a black little cashmere hood. I love this outfit. Oh my God, I love this outfit so much. I think it came together perfectly. Like I said, like I would never have put this together and I'm actually thrilled. I added my Gucci Jackie because it looks like she has a little top handle bag. And at first I was a little stressed out about the white piece of fabric she has, which looks like a longer t-shirt or something. But like this is so cool. And I feel like we accomplished the movie magic of like not having a black sweater because really it doesn't, you really can't tell. I think if it were actually wintertime outside and I was wearing this, I would opt for a black sweater just in terms of warmth. But in terms of styling, like this is perfect. This is actually so good. What do we think? I think we nailed it. And this is like one of my favorites. And as I was taking off this outfit and I took the hood down, I realized like you could easily recreate this outfit with a hoodie. Like if I had a black hoodie and didn't have like this black cashmere hood and like a black shirt, whatever, I would just wear a hoodie and I would probably be a little bit more comfortable too. Okay, we are on to our last outfit of the video, our last winter white outfit. And I'm so excited because this one is like for the girls who may not live on the East Coast. Like this is a really good winter white outfit for maybe somewhere on the West Coast where it's a little bit warmer and a little bit more moderate, but you want to wear winter white. Okay, so it looks like she's got a white, creamy sort of sweater and a tank top underneath. A lace tank top underneath. I'm sorry, like when I first saw this, I was like, whoa, blast from the past. This is the type of stuff that we were doing in middle school with like the layered tank and everything. If you know, you know. And she's got some satin pants on, pair of flip-flops, and looks like she's got like a woven bag. I know just the pieces for this outfit. First things first, I'm going into my cover-up drawer and I'm pulling out my solid and striped silk pants that I wear on every single vacation I've ever been on. They are one of my favorite pairs of pants and they have pockets. Like that's all a girl needs is a pair of pockets. Honesty circle, I don't have anything lace that would go great with this. So we're going to opt out of the lace, just FYI. And I don't necessarily have the right sweater for this. So I think what I'm going to do is wear this zip up from Bash that I got last winter. And I just love it so much. It's like this like creamy vanilla and it'll match perfectly with the silk pants. And she has flip-flops on in her photo. Like I said, I'm on the East Coast, so I'm not going to wear flip-flops, but I am going to opt for my Chanel slingbacks. I think that's like a good happy medium. And I see that she has that like woven bag. Now I could wear my Jacquemus big bag that I wore all throughout Greece and all summer, but instead I'm going to opt for this Rag & Bone suede bag because I think it has a more similar shape to hers than the others. Okay, and now that we have these pieces, let's throw on the outfit and discuss as usual. Okay, so here is the outfit. I think it's really cute, but I feel like it is missing something. It's feeling a little too, I don't want to say boring, but it's feeling a little like it's missing something. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this White & Warren sweater that matches this Bash one perfectly and tie it around my waist. And I think this just adds a little bit something that this outfit was missing previously. And to be fair, I really like this. This is like sort of the perfect outfit when it's like March and you go to like the beach or something when it's like still very cold, but you want to look very cozy and put together. And maybe you're having like a fire outside on your porch or something. I don't know what I'm like trying to picture, but this is very, very cute. And I like the textures in this. I like the tones. I like the colors. I think the Chanel flats work here. I think they match pretty perfectly with the Rag & Bone suede tote. And like I said, like I'm very pleased with this outfit. I think I would also add a pair of brown sunglasses. These are from Tom Ford, and I feel like this kind of just like rounds out the beachy vibe that I'm going for. And let the record show, I don't really like visit the beach in the wintertime, except for the one time I did last winter, and I happened to wear this exact sweater. I just looked at my photos, the exact sweater. So that just proves to you that like my vision is right, because I am indeed wearing this outfit and have worn this outfit at the beach. But I think we nailed it. I think this is really cute, and I'm very, very pleased with how this came out. It's giving effortless. As promised, I am in the Kelly Rutherford inspired outfit because I'm gonna go sit on my couch, upload all this footage, and make some dinner. I am so pleased with how this video came out. I feel like I really nailed every single outfit. And like I said in the beginning, I'm falling in love with the pieces that are already in my closet. And that was the main goal when I first started this series, is to kind of rediscover and shop my own stuff and, you know, fall in love with the pieces that I already own. Like I bought them for a reason, and I want to make the most out of the goods that I have. But if you liked this video, please follow along with the journey, subscribe to the channel. I post weekly videos, and if you're more of like an Instagram, TikTok sort of person, I post there like many, many times a day. Like you will see a lot of me over there. But I hope you liked this video, and I will see you in the next one very shortly. Bye. I'm going to choose peace over, what the am I trying to say? Literally, what am I saying? Jordan, what am I saying? What am I saying?